He doesn't like to talk about things. He can sit in bed and talk to me personally, but it's not on a deep emotional level because he still doesn't want to open up to me so much about Daddy. He'll tell me he misses things about Daddy.
Jump, careful, Daddy.
Hey, Garrett, jump by yourself. Jump, sissy. Yay! Boom, boom. Garrett and Ashlyn had a wonderful relationship with their dad. Aaron, he was an awesome father, and he loved his children. So he was never a dad that would sit down and watch football and say, I don't have time because I got football. He would shut the TV off and he'd go outside and play football. They knew of him being in the Army. They knew that he had lost soldiers and that he struggled with that a lot. And they knew that Daddy was sick. They never knew what a sickness was. They would just say, well, Daddy's sick, or Daddy's gone again, when Aaron would go to rehab or go into the hospital. That Saturday, we were texting each other a little bit, and he had said, I'm done. But I didn't know how depressed and how sad he was. But then all of a sudden, all I heard was ambulances and police cars and fire trucks and all this noise. She called me, a friend of mine, and she said, I'm so sorry, but Aaron took his life. And I freaked out. I ran out of the house screaming and I was crying. My kids were in the living room. All they can hear is all these sirens going off. The next morning, I went and picked him up at the neighbor's house and sat them down, and I talked to them to let them know that their daddy had passed away. Then Garrett kind of started crying, and he said, well, who's going to play football with me? And I said, well, I'll try to do my best. He said, well, then who's going to kick the soccer ball? And I said, well, I'll do my best. You know, I can't take Daddy's spot, and I'm not the best at it, but I'll do what I can. Garrett has never been a very huge emotional person, and when he went to Hope Reigns, we went out on a Saturday morning because I had called them, and I didn't really think he would be interested in horses. I was like, well, we'll go try it and see how you like it. He was so excited just going to see the horses. He wanted to touch them that day. Our first session, Garrett had Abby. He got to brush her, and he was handling her. He got on her, and the session leader said he did great. Later that night, I got an email, and she just wanted to let me know that the session leader talked about Garrett. During his session, he was speaking with the horse, pretty much telling Abby his feelings. And I thought, is this really going to work? You know, Garrett is going to open up to a horse? So he went back again, and once again, he spoke to the horse. And I spoke to him laying down in bed. How did session go? And he would say, good. I said, did you speak to Abby today? Because he had Abby a couple times. And he was like, yeah, I really love Abby, and she really knows how I feel. I said, do you like talking to her because she can't tell anybody? And he said, yeah, I like talking to Abby because I know it's just between her and I. I can't even put into words how good it makes a mom feel that the horse can do a job that I can't. And I just think it's a God blessing that we found Hope Reigns.